So I got a jalapeno, got a Roma tomato. I got my very first strawberries ever. Then I got the Cherokee purple heirloom tomato. I got some cucumbers, and then I got another just really normal early girl tomato. Right there. Bring it over here. Oh, you should go feed it to the chickens. Yeah.
You won't be able to open it.
You backfill it with the dirt, so start piling the dirt in.
That's what you get, Cam.
When I'm planting tomatoes into the ground, what I like to do is pull off the bottom couple sets of leaves. So, and I pinched back some of the blossoms, the flowers that were already starting to bloom or blossom to try to grow fruit. I pinched those off, and I pulled off, there was a sucker that was growing and the last bottom sets of leaves. So that way I could plant it deeper to get more roots right away so it's stronger for when it does produce fruit. I'll end up pulling all of these little leaves off. I'll probably take off these bottom sets right here because all of these little hairs that are on the tomato plant will turn into roots. My first couple years that I started tomatoes, I actually ended up laying them sideways and then pointing this up. That way they had more root growth, but now that my beds are kind of established, I just dig a hole and start them deeper and then leave the top planting out so that they can grow up. I've got some tomatoes coming up from last year. This must have been a cherry tomato or something. All right, so I am out here, just got back from Wilco, and I'm gonna show you what I got. I got a bunch of starts to plant today, and I'm gonna do that before it starts to rain. Yeah. So I got a hops today. It was kind of an impulse buy, but I thought I could put it on one of my trellises. It is a perennial, and it's great for medicinal purposes, for teas and such. So I'm really stoked about it. I just hope I do not kill it. I believe I got 3 shishito peppers. We absolutely love shishito peppers here, and the only time we ever eat them is during the summertime when I plant them in the ground. So I am super stoked about those, and they should produce for us all summer long. Then I got a hatch chili pepper for salsas and grilling. I got 2 tomatillo plants, which is new to me. They already have blooms on them and everything, so I'm hoping that they do okay. If it's anything like ground cherries, they should be pretty prolific, but I got those to also make salsa with, so I'm going to plant those today. And then I got just a few pickling cucumbers, since I haven't planted any yet. I got, 2 more jalapeno plants that I'm going to plant out. And then I got a delicata squash and a black crim heirloom tomato. And I got one other tomato, the lemon boy right here. So I'm going to plant those out. I just need to find a spot for everything. And then I'll get planting. First things first, I'm going to cut this Oh, there's so many ladybugs. I hate to disturb their home, honestly. It's just getting way too big. And I have noticed that certain plants end up getting such spit bug homes on them. Like, these spittlebugs are so giant. Like, that is just so big. They remind me of like frogs, like insect frogs, not even like, yeah, it's just so crazy. They're so weird looking. I think I'm gonna plant my hops right here on this trellis because it gets full sun, and hops needs 12 hours, it says, of sun. So clearly it's only a summertime producer, but I think that will be perfect because then it has enough space to go up over the trellis. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant the hops first. Okay, I've decided I'm going to plant my shishito peppers here in this bed. So far I've got my Roma tomatoes, I've got strawberries, and lemon thyme. So I think there should be plenty of space for 3 shishito peppers. I look like Willy Wonka. Now with peppers, it's different planting the starts than it is with tomatoes. You do not want the peppers stem to be under the dirt. I found that out the hard way my first year doing peppers. They do not have, I'm gonna break up the roots just a little bit on the bottom, but they do not have hairs on their stem like a tomato does. So all that will do is will help give the plant viruses and dirt and bacteria and stuff like that. So you really do want to make sure that when you plant it, the plant is, that is a little bit too deep on this one. You want to make sure that it's right at the same level as the dirt that you're planting. So that way it's not getting into the stem isn't getting covered by the dirt.
Okay, so we've got a bunch of potatoes that are dying. I'm just gonna rip them out and plant something else here. And my boys are coming out to help me.
Right here.
Oh, there's a baby one. I'm gonna start planting.
Okay, start a pile there.
Oh, here it is. Oh.
Remember, you gotta shake it off over the ground. Don't pull it into the grass. There you go. Try to get that dirt off. That's enough. Good job. Great, great, great.
How's the garden coming?
Good.
Oh, you got some potatoes.
Yeah.
Okay, I talk to you every once in a while. I've got some gardening advice, so.
Yeah.
I love potatoes. Oh.
Whoa. Uh-oh. They keep breaking them. Yep, pull it out. Whoa. Shake it off, though, into the... Here, let me help you. Come on, Wilder.
Me?
Oh, there's one. There's one.
Oh!
Look at that one. Oh, Peanut.
Oh.
Maybe that's why my potatoes aren't doing very good. Maybe they're eating them all.
Good for them, but not good for us.
Not good for us. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay. This is the culprit. Makes holes in my potatoes. And I am glad that I am pulling it out when I am, because last year and the year before I left it in until the flowers died, or the flowers bloomed and then died back. And by that point, those little buggers had made holes in all of my potatoes. So my potatoes look much healthier this year, not having left them. So that's cool. So the instructions said to dome it a little bit and then heavily mulch it. So I'm gonna go grab some hay and mulch that down there, and then I am trying to have it climb up here. So hopefully this hops does good for me.